Have you ever felt like you're alive, but not really living? You go through the motions, but your soul feels absent. There's a silent, creeping emptiness taking hold, and you can't explain why. This isn't just exhaustion, it's something far deeper and far more dangerous. It's burnout, and it's silent killer. Depersonalization. Let's uncover what that really means, and how to know if it's happening to you. If you haven't subscribed, please go ahead and subscribe. Otherwise, let's get into it. Number 1. You feel like a stranger in your own life. Burnout doesn't always scream, it often whispers. One of its most subtle yet devastating symptoms is depersonalization. You feel emotionally numb, like a spectator watching your own life unfold. You don't feel like you anymore. Joy feels foreign. Conversations feel robotic. Even hobbies don't spark anything inside. This is often misdiagnosed or worse, ignored. But it's your mind's cry for help. Number 2. You weren't always like this. Let's be clear, laziness is a trait, but burnout is a condition. Lazy people rarely show consistent motivation or achievement. But if you were once driven, focused, and high-performing, and now you find yourself apathetic, exhausted, and indifferent, you're not lazy. You're likely burnt out, and that difference matters more than you think. Number 3. You've lost passion for what you once loved. Burnout robs you of joy. Maybe you once loved music, coding, writing, leading, learning. Now you feel drained at the thought of doing them. Worse, you might even resent those things because you pushed yourself too hard in their name. Passion without rest becomes poison. Number 4. You've become irritable and emotionally reactive. Are you quickly or unexpectedly getting angry, irritated, or frustrated with others, even over small things? Small things set you off when they never used to. Burnout hijacks your emotional regulation. You're not just moody, you're running on fumes. And here's the truth. Truly lazy people aren't emotionally volatile, they're indifferent. You, however, still care. And that's a sign you're overwhelmed, not weak. Number 5. You've abandoned self-care and isolated yourself. One of the most alarming signs of burnout is withdrawal from others and from yourself. You stop dressing up or grooming. You sleep irregularly. You skip meals or binge unnecessarily. You cancel plans just to lie in bed, endlessly scrolling or staring at the ceiling. Tasks that were once second nature now feel like mountains. You aren't lazy, you're depleted. Number 6. It didn't happen overnight. It crept in. Burnout is not a switch, it's a spectrum, a slow descent. According to research, burnout progresses in 5 stages. The honeymoon phase: high energy, idealism, onset of stress, tension builds, focus wanes. Chronic stress, anxiety, fatigue, irritability. Burnout, emotional numbness, apathy. Habitual burnout, full mental physical shutdown. Most people ignore the warning signs at stage 2. By stage 5, the damage is harder to reverse, and mental health disorders like depression or anxiety may follow. Burnout is not weakness, it's not failure, it's a signal, your body's way of asking for mercy. If you've noticed these signs in yourself or someone else, don't dismiss them as laziness. Reach out, talk to someone, rebuild. And if you don't know where to start by resting, truly resting. Your peace is not a luxury, it is your responsibility. When a candle burns at both ends, it doesn't shine brighter, it just burns out faster. You were never meant to run endlessly without pause. Even machines need to recharge. So be kind to yourself, not because you're fragile, but because you're human. And humans too deserve to feel alive again. Have you experienced burnout before? How did you cope? Drop your story in the comments. It could help someone else feel a little less alone. And if you know someone who's running on empty, share this with them. It might be exactly what they need to hear. Also, go ahead to watch the video on the screen.